video, but I didn't. I could have never pressed play, but I did. I was scrolling on Facebook and there was a video. The freeze frame was a black man surrounded by about 5 police officers. I could have stopped the video, but I didn't, and I cried when they murdered that black man. They beat him and shot him in the gutter in cold blood. Something in me rose like the dust Maya Angelou spoke of in her poetry. Something in me welled up with emotion. I've never felt so threatened, never felt the weight of black womanhood until I felt them murder my brother in the gutter in cold blood. We are not safe, I cried, for every play button I had pushed, attempting to gain awareness on what wasn't considered news enough for news coverage. I cried for every time I did not cry for my brother and my people. For every time the news of a black man slain did not render the same type of emotion. I cried for allowing my heart to be hardened. My phone fell to the floor as I cried the spirit of an ancient mourning mother, an enslaved queen, losing children to the beast of slavery. I wept like Moses' mother pushing her son off into a raging river, crying the tears of the woman who birthed Emmett Till. When will we be able to protect our children? Why the constant need for protection? Sometimes I wonder if us black girls are born with it. Warnings to our sons. Are we born with such venom sitting on our tongues? I bet it appears over the years, over dead bodies. Do we think it best to poison our young? Son, you cannot run. Your life relies on you knowing when to submit. It could be when you are stronger and smarter and have done no wrong, but because they fear you, they prefer you broken if they call you boy. Do not take the time to remind them of your manhood. Should they push you down, you cannot stand. If I refuse to poison my son, will his blood be on my hands? Do not call these warnings anything but poisoning, son. Fuck these crooked-ass cops. If you have done no wrong, do not submit if they call you boy. Be sure to remind them of the man your mother raised. Should they push you down, I want you to rise like the dust Maya Angelou spoke of in her poetry. With these teachings, his blood will surely be on my hands. They have taught us young to fear raising another Malcolm, another warrior. Why should my son have to be the next martyr? There have been too many deaths in vain. Countless mahogany brown bodies with no names attached. Too many times we do